yourself to the board?
Ma'am, I come from Vijayawada mandal of Nellore district. I completed my graduation with computer science and engineering at SV University Tirupati. So after completion of my graduation, I started preparing for a civil services examination. Meanwhile, I attempted APPSC Group 1 and I got recruited for the post of Assistant Audit Officer. And presently, I am working as AAO at Directorate of State Accounts.
Okay. Already you are into Group 1 services, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So why you want to write it again?
Ma'am, the main reason for me to choose this as my career option is to be in such a profession which will give me an opportunity to interact with the people. But being an AAO, I have no public interaction. It is mostly the interaction would be with the institutions and the executive authorities of those institutions. So for that, I again attended for this exam.
Okay. You mentioned UPSC, you attended UPSC civils also.
Yes, ma'am.
So who was your interview board chairperson? Do you remember? 2019 you said you went to interview.
Yes, ma'am. TCA Anand sir.
Okay.
Yes.
You missed it in interview or in mains after? Why you missed that? Yeah.
ఎందుకు తక్కువ వచ్చాయి మనకి ఇంటర్ తక్కువ వచ్చాయి మెయిన్స్ తక్కువ వచ్చాయా
Interview na mains.
Both in interview and mains, I got average marks.
Okay. Are you still interested to give civils?
Ma'am, still one attempt is left for me.
So అది వస్తే ఇది వదిలేస్తా. Civils లో civils crack చేస్తే ఇది వదిలేస్తా.
If I got a better opportunity, if I felt that the post that I would get in civils will give me more opportunity than what I got.
More opportunity in what sense?
To serve the public or the perspective or the scope of the job. If it is more than what I got in this Group 1 examination, then I will go for the group.
Okay. Mounika, you are from Nellore district. No?
Yes.
So can you explain the strengths, weaknesses, what?
Ma'am, the strengths of the district are, first one is it is a coastal district, around 110 kilometers of coastal areas. And the second strength of the district is good infrastructure facilities are there, good transport connections are there. Like NH16 is passing through the district and good airport facilities like nearness to Chennai and Tirupati international airports. And a greenfield airport is also proposed in the district. And good port facilities are also there. Krishnapatnam port is already there and Ramayapatnam port is on the working. And ma'am, economically, the district is known for its paddy cultivation. Basically, it is an agri-based economy. So, and it has potential of to promote the tourism also. And weaknesses, ma'am, there is a problem of the drought in some mandals of the district, especially the northwestern part. So that is one problem which is causing water crisis at some times. And the vagaries of the climate. Sometimes the district is facing the problem of cyclones also, so which is impacting the livelihood of the fishermen in the district.
Opportunities? Covered in strengths.
Yes.
Okay. You stood first at district level science stand and test.
Yes.
So why you didn't pursue your career in science? Are you interested in science subject? Science and Bahistama?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, I have that aptitude for science. It is basically a talent test of science and maths also.
See, Nellore is a coastal district.
Yes.
Tell me, what is the government of Hyderabad doing for coastal development of entire state?
Sir, presently the Vizag-Chennai industrial infrastructure projects, the Vizag-Chennai industrial corridor is under construction. As part of that, nodes like Visakhapatnam, Machilipatnam and Nellore are under development. And further, to capitalize on the coastal areas, tourism is also being promoted, sir, in the form of providing the basic facilities at beaches, etc. And even the people in coastal areas are some of the people are living on fisheries as their livelihood. So for that, government has been implementing many schemes like YSR Matchakara Bharosa and diesel subsidy, etc. So these are some of the things that government has been doing to capitalize on coastal districts.
Any SEZs are proposed in and around Nellore?
So there is already Sri City search in Tirupati district.
State government of AP and Telangana also has divided the districts into smaller ones.
Yes.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of doing this?
Sir, coming to the advantages, the first one is the number of people for the district will get decreased.
Number of population, okay. Population will decrease.
Yes, sir. So that administration can be more effective, and because the distance between the administrator and the people is increasing, so governance will become more efficient and effective, and the instances of the corruption may also get decreased, and even grievance redressal will become easy, sir.
Okay.
So, and disadvantages include maybe additional employment. Even in the advantages only, additional employment, additional recruitment has to be done, sir. So coming to the disadvantages, thus that additional requirement will increase the revenue burden, at least in the initial phase. And
Revenue burden.
so
Why?
in the form of salaries or new infrastructure to be created. So these are the advantages and disadvantages.
Your father is a teacher, government teacher, private teacher?
Government teachers.
Government teacher. Now, the new scheme or new initiative of government of Andhra Pradesh of converting all government schools into English medium.
Yes.
You might have discussed with your father about that, right?
Yes.
Tell me what problems the schools are facing because of the new initiative and how do you solve those problems?
So the main problems that schools are facing include lack of capacity, proper capacity building for the teachers who are basically they are teaching in Telugu medium from the years, and now it is becoming difficult for them to completely teach in English. So and proper precautionary initiatives were not taken before introduction of this.
Like what kind of initiative?
Maybe capacity building for the teachers has to be done, and even first it was announced for primary schools. So sir, if it was introduced for the suppose 8th class student, so till last year they might have read in 7th Telugu medium, then sudden shift of students from one class to one medium to another medium may cause inconvenience to students also.
What is the meaning of learning?
Sir, Mounika. Mouni means silence, sir. Actually, the word is derived from Muni. Muni means the one who achieved the success through silence.
So you have done computer science engineering, right?
Yes.
So why haven't you, because it's a booming job opportunities, there are a number of opportunities, why haven't you gone into computer science engineering?
Sir, because of my interest to enter the public service, I have chosen civil services as my career
So
option.
when have you decided that you wanted to get into public service?
Sir, during my graduation only.
What motivated you?
Sir, it was some kind of interaction with the people, and it was during that time I realized that I was more interested in public service than in a software field. So, and even yes, sir, that is the main reason for me.
So your hobby is gardening.
Yes.
Do you have a garden?
Sir, I am doing the terrace gardening. Sir. Yes.
Could you explain
In
what
containers. Sir?
what form of gardening you are doing and how you are doing it?
Sir, I am doing kitchen gardening, sir. I am growing vegetables like brinjal, avigod, and lady's finger, and some kind of flowers also, chrysanthemum, marigold, and roses. Yes. We don't have space at our home, so I am doing it on my terrace using the containers and some raised soil beds.
Why are you doing that gardening?
Sir, I felt gardening will give me an opportunity to live in tune with the nature, and it will act like a stress buster, and more Moreover, sir, gardening is such an activity which is both constructive and productive. So that will give you a sense of accomplishment also when the plants that you raise produce something in the form of vegetables or flowers. So that is why. And moreover, my mother used to do the gardening. So from her, I started adopting it as my hobbies.
So after doing it, you still feel it is a stress buster?
Yes. Because it will act like both physical activity and it will give you mental relaxation also, because when you spend some time at the plants that you are growing, so you will feel the nature in the form of fresh air and open environment. So that will obviously will act as a stress buster. Yes.
So what are the different forms of manure or fertilizers that you have been using?
So manures, mainly the compost of the waste material, especially the biodegradable one, and cow dung. And there are many organic fertilizers that are available in the market, so like cocoa peat, neem cake. So these are the basic fertilizers that I am using.
This district national level science talent test.
Yes.
At what level you went for it? At what age? You
Sir, it was in my 9th class.
You are a primary school teacher, right? Yeah. Like you taught for a few days or few months.
Yes.
For how long you have taught?
Sir, it was for a period of around 1 month. That was during the COVID times.
Is it your initiative or your initiative? You wanted to teach?
Ma'am, actually my father is working at a nearby ST colony. So there is a problem of seasonal employment, and especially during COVID time, all the schools were shut down. So when schools were reopened, they are not performing well in their respective subjects. So then my father discussed that with me and asked me to come and teach some basic science and English classes. So that will act like a bridge